So I'm Ed Hutchinson, and my group works on the molecular biology of influenza viruses. Being molecular biologists means that we try and ask the simplest questions we can about the most complicated situation we've found to look at. In other words, we're trying to find out what a small number of individual molecules are doing within the full biological complexity of a cell, and in this case a cell which has been taken over by a virus to force it to make more virus particles. To try and get a handle on this complexity, we've been using mass spectrometry, a method which allows us to take mixtures of large numbers of molecules and to characterize them in considerable detail. For example, we can take purified influenza virus particles and use mass spectrometry to find out what the proteins are which are in there. It's only once we know the large number of different proteins which are present that we can start to ask simple questions which we can address experimentally, like what are they doing. With that information, we can then start to build up a more complete picture of how the small and simple influenza virus itself enters into the complexity of an infected cell, renders it more complex in order to turn that cell into a production site for new virus particles. I moved to the CVR to set up a research group quite recently, and it's been a fantastic place to be. There's a real sense of common interest in viruses which unites a wide range of different approaches and techniques here. It means that although there's a wide range of things going on here, everyone has a real sense of pulling together, and there's a great sense of collegiality. It's also been a great place to work for another reason. If I had a single piece of advice to give to someone who was trying to start up a scientific career, it would be to go somewhere where you're going to be well supported by your colleagues and able to work well with them. The CVR is excellent at supporting early career researchers, and this means that it's not only a great place to learn about viruses, it's also a fantastic place to learn how to be a scientist.